Today I have a present for you. It is my big, ugly work calendar.
Look at this hot mess.
Yeah, we're gonna fix this today. So today I'm gonna recreate my entire calendar for the month so you can see how I create a schedule where I just do one thing per day, but still manage to get a ton of work done in a month. A lot of people think doing one thing per day is ridiculous and you can't actually accomplish anything, but what I find is that the brain actually really only has room to accomplish one thing per day. And ever since I started doing this one thing per day method, I've had immense growth and success in my online business. Not to mention, I am calm. I work like 2 to 4 hours a day and I know what I need to do every single morning when I get up, and everything just kind of flows and works and takes care of itself because I've built all my monthly to-dos to keep the business alive into a calendar. I just spread them over a month so I'm not constantly staying up until midnight trying to finish everything at the last possible second, because that's no way to live, and I plan on running this business until I either retire or die, so I'm not going to be staying up till midnight feverishly finishing tasks when I'm 80. Not doing it. No. So I'm going to show you how I do this one thing per day method with my online business calendar, and hopefully this will help you to save your daily schedule as well. If you're new here, my name is Jenny. I am an online business coach. I help women and a few men create the online business of their dreams and make it happen peacefully and get them the money they deserve without using up every last minute of every single day just for work, because that's real stupid. You don't gotta do that. Without further ado, let's see how it looks to do one thing per day. Today, I'm gonna recreate my calendar so you can see how I create a schedule where I do one thing per day, but still get a ton of work done in a month. Here, you can see my old routine. That's gone, I'm starting over. I find that work routines, especially when you run your own business, are never permanent. I've never managed to create a routine that I just do over and over and it never changes. I just kind of don't think it's healthy for your brain to be stuck doing things one way and one way only. It also sort of takes away your ability to make things more efficient and fun for you as time goes on. So I change my work routine every 6 to 12 months. This seems to be the right amount for me, and I decide that I'm gonna change when things just aren't getting done as they used to. So let's get started creating my new routine. Ooh, shiny. I want to incorporate yoga, gratitude, and daily text messages to my coaching clients in my monthly schedule. So I'm going to do that by drawing little dots of different colors across each day I want to do these tasks. So once I actually do a task, I would then erase the little dot. So if I did yoga for the 3 days of the week that I have it on here, I would erase the little orange dot once I'm done with yoga. Any circles or tasks that are left over will show me when I didn't do a task. So instead of using this process to judge myself and be like, oh, bitch, you only exercised 2 times this week, I'm using it to keep track of what feels natural to me in a given month. That way I can adjust it and make it more realistic instead of just trying to force myself to be perfect all the time. I kind of want to see what my brain and body naturally need before I go about telling myself to do yoga 5 days a week and to do gratitude 5 days a week and just be an insane human at all times that's highly functioning. Or here's an absurd thought, I could just accept myself as I am and let go of the unnecessary stress that I'm creating for no reason. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna write down everything I want to accomplish each month. These are tasks that I need to repeat every single month in order for my business to function. Once you have your list of monthly tasks, it's time to spread them out over the calendar. There are a couple ways to do this, and you can theme your weeks, which looks a little bit like this. You basically pick a theme for each week, and then you would add in the tasks that fit with your theme to each week. Here's sort of like a broad example of what that would look like. Or if you're not into that, you can have a weekly routine, which is what I want to try this month. So I'm going to repeat the same 5 tasks until next month, and then I'll reevaluate and decide if this process is working for me. So here's what that's going to look like on my schedule. You can see I've done a little math here and figured out that instead of doing a massive batch of content, I can divide things up into much more reasonable bite-sized pieces where I'm just not doing tons and tons of work for a couple weeks and then I have a couple weeks that are lighter. I'm actually going through all 5 of the things I need to do during a week. And if I look at these calendar tasks, they're pretty reasonable. I could do all of these things in 2 to 4 hours a day. Now, one thing you'll notice is on my Friday, I obviously have 2 things instead of 1 thing. I'm doing that because my meetings and my teaching of courses is very similar. They're all on Zoom. I have to sit in the same place in my room. I have to set up the same equipment. So I'm counting them as 1. But if you have to stack a task, I would recommend stacking meetings because honestly, they tend to take up quite a bit of a day anyway, so you might as well stack them with something else and do something while you're listening to other people talk. So I hope this 1 thing per day method helps you to get control of your own workday. Bye!